with sorrow. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me do what set me if it could flee. Me I fi take away myself. Me I fi take away myself. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Surely I cleave where I ease. I said, yeah, I find you very hard to resist. With this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel I like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Surely I had clean berries. I said, been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you have me way to the core. Sayonara, and girl gone through the door.
Greetings, kings and queens. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. Today is Wednesday the 14th, and our special guest this morning is Flavius, Maxwanette, and myself. And we're doing a special report out of St. Vincent. So, stick around, don't go nowhere. We will be right back.
Was silence a defense? When did we start to retreat? Tell me, when did dignity and justice disappear? When did it not matter? Tell me, when murder was accepted? Why have you not spoken? Take a stand. Were you not watching the freedom fighters? Martin Luther King, Bob Marley, Rosa Parks, our eras? Tell me, when was silence a defense? Am I alone? Am I the only one hurting? Where has everyone gone? Close mouth? Keep silence? Well, no more. If I must be alone, I must to stand for truth, God's truth, to stand for justice, not to withdraw. I will pay the consequences. Am I in fear? Sure, it's a human sensitivity, but it's through fear that courage is built. Can I withstand? At least I will try. But I guarantee that everyone will know that I spoke out and that silence was never my defense.
Yes, indeed. Poet A.V. Antonia Balier.
Okay.
So my co-hosts are here with me this morning, Maxwanette, Flavius. So you guys doing today?
Grand Rising. I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
I am good so far. Flavius?
Yeah, man, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Sound like you're well rested.
Yes, I did get some rest last night. Yeah. Yeah.
That is good. That is good enough. And you can get some sleep. Take it, my
Yeah,
friend.
man.
Take it.
Feeling good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And so, what's happening in your neck of the woods? How the Jamaicans are responding to the disaster in St. Vincent?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard a word.
It was what, quiet.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
You guys still on lockdown over there, Flavius? Sorry, the lockdown over.
It
No,
just
man, lockdown is forever. I know.
it just knocked me off of my feet. Flavius said, "No, you're a word."
In fact, for the next 3 weekends, we will lock down on Saturday starting at 4 o'clock and Sunday starting at 4 o'clock.
My.
So is that really being enforced, Flavius? Because, I mean, especially for the younger people, I mean, Saturday is really the day to hang out or whatever. Are the people then respecting it? I mean...
Yeah, man, it's being enforced. You know, you will have people who will break it or want to break it, but for the most part, the last 3 weekends that we had were enforced. You know.
Okay.
But
so hopefully this will go away
they
soon.
won't know the result of the benefits of it until about another week or so.
Okay.
But they have been having a serious problem out here because one of the batches of vaccines that they got, they are now saying that it is expired.
Is it the Johnson & Johnson by any chance? Because I've been hearing things about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
I'm not sure, but apparently the Minister of Health, who is not a doctor, but he's a doctor of sorts, but not a medical doctor, is saying that it can be used.
What? There's so much different information coming out. I mean, I don't know what they want people to do because he is saying that the vaccine is not, but I don't know what's going on anymore. Because every day you turn on the news, it changes.
Somebody is confusing. Is trying to confuse the master, and once you can confuse the master, the massive, then you know, say. You're getting to their heads. Because
that's right.
I've been getting some report out of London from Dan. And Dan is just feeding me. Some of these things, I don't even watch news no more. Because
truly.
Last night somebody said to me, Franco, you know the numbers in Florida went up. Like 8,000 people. I said, what? So that is like...
Really?
Yes. Dade County alone, Miami-Dade County is in the 2,000 brackets. I think Broward usually in the thousands sometimes, depending on the numbers coming out of the states. So, I always say when it going down, it would be in a +3 to 4. And when it's, spiking, it's from 5 to 8. So, I think it's in a +7 right now. And that means people for turn of their yard. Stay away from your friends, can't hang out. I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. So I'm looking at it from a point of view that if you have the flu, right? So me know you, you said to me, boy, Franco, me have the flu, Me not come near you. Me not even want to eat out of this. Exactly. So it's the same thing. If I know, say, you carry the virus, I don't want to come near you.
Exactly.
And whether you have it or not, from them say, try not to have contact as close as possible. Hold your distance.
Yeah, they tend to keep it to immediate family.
Yeah, some people don't believe in holding them distance and even turning them yard.
Yeah, I have friends in New York say, "You're not coming." No, I'm not coming. They're not leaving here, so.
I always say, the Western world, there are some indisciplined set of people. Did you know that in Slovakia, Slovakia is one of those European countries.
European countries, yeah.
That have basically the lowest rate of infection. And one of the reasons is the people there might. So for instance, if you is in my family or my group and you're infected, the whole group, the whole house is going to be under 14 days quarantine.
Yeah. Right.
And that means everybody's going to get tested, and you know them treat you the same way like the person who infected, because they want to make sure that nobody from that house or that community.
Anybody else. Right. That makes sense.
And there are people who will say, because them used to be under Russian rule back in the days, them under that military regime type of behavior. But no, they're a free country. Right? They're free. But the people them realize that they are not as as developed as some other countries in Europe. So they make sure that they follow the protocol.
Right.
No,
makes sense.
We on this side, boy, we miss party, we miss the club and the beer. Come on.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's we're not taking anything into consideration as we should, because the numbers just keep going.
Last year, a doctor friend of mine said to me, Mr. Franco, we eat bad from ever since. We don't eat what we're supposed to eat. Because he said during the summer, that's when we supposed to go through all of the detox, take out the junk food. We prepare ourselves for the winter. But we don't do that. We barbecue, we drink beer, we drink all kind of alcohol, we put all kind of junk in our body. So when the winter comes now, we don't have that resistance to fight the winter.
Exactly.
And that's when we that's when we're supposed to take care of our body. Keep in shape, eat the right food, eat the right fruits, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But we don't do that.
It's true. A lot of people don't. I mean, people are still walking around. I see a lot of people sometimes with no mask on. And I was like, whoa.
I live in a community. Go ahead, finish up. I thought you finished. Go ahead.
No, with my family though, even my nephews, down to the children, everybody has their mask, and they do what they have to do accordingly.
True.
You have to stay safe. Not because you're young means you're okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
I live in a community, and I think it's only two of us in the community conscious enough that when we go outside, we have on a mask. And it's a little kid who live on the other end of the street and myself. Right? And I see everyone socializing, playing, even the ice cream truck come through and them run gone. And I'm like, wait, these people that know where really are going. Wonder which world. And nobody wearing a mask, and them congregate around the ice cream truck, I better say yes. Super spreader, all of them, So stay away from them. They're super spreaders. But the other day I went for a walk and I came back and I saw basketball, people playing basketball and football, and I'm just looking at them, after them finish, everybody hug up and I'm like, damn. I mean, what's going on? Even the parents are doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So I say, you know what? I guess I'm too protective, but collective security for surety. That's what I'm all about. Collective security for surety.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I go outside my door without my mask and getting fresh air.
Oh, that's different.
But I'm not taking that risk.
Yeah, that's different. I understand that part of it. But I mean, come on. I see my neighbors, people in the neighborhood just walk over, hey, what's up? Come on. And the guy I talk to the next person, no mask, and the lady I talk to, no mask. And when them see me step out, they say, hey, Franco, say, I say, I'm going to come towards me, my mask. I'm so, stay right there, so bro. No further.
Well, we do it here too in our community, but we keep safe distance from each other. More than 6 feet. Hi, how you doing?
Yeah.
Okay, and we wave and that's it.
Because some of them still want to shake hand, and I said, no, stay right there, bro. Right there. Right there. He said, man, you're afraid of what's going on? Are you believing this? I said, listen to me. You believe what you want to believe, but I know there's a danger out there. So if you want to believe, you can go ahead and believe. But I know there's a danger out there, and I'm not taking no chances.
That's right. There is a danger out there. I really believe that as well. I may not believe everything that they say, but there is something out there, and I am not going to be ignorant to it.
Absolutely.
You know, and we really need to, as we've been saying for a minute now, build your immune system. Eat properly. Your herbs, your vitamin supplements, eat fruits, vegetables. It doesn't matter if you're overweight. It doesn't matter if you're at a good weight, young or old. Eat well.
You know, when I was growing up, my mom used to say to me, be careful of all your party. Because you can party, but you have to have a limitation as to all your party. And one of the things she always say, never make the sun catch you. Come in your yard after a party.
All right. Okay.
And I never let it happen. Never ever make it happen. If I'm not going to make it back home, I'm going to a party and I know I'm not coming back home because based on where I live, tell you what, me I sleep over there, so I got my bed early, same way. Not 9 o'clock, but 3 when the party over like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and I go lay down and sleep because the bus usually start run at 5:30, right? So if I can get a post nap between them time there, I'm going to catch the bus. Okay, like a boss, drink some tea with them and 6 o'clock, 6:30, I'm out at the bus stop. I feel like a fresher because the sun don't catch me. You go to a party and the sun catch you after a certain hours. Coming like it a scotch,
man. You feel dry.
Yep.
You feel dry and dusty, man.
And I'm seeing...
something, I think of you. I mean, we don't party like we used to. So that when I was younger, growing up in Brooklyn, we were the first, myself and a few others, we were the first ones there to set up the speakers, and we the last one leave 6 o'clock a man in the party. Still, people sit on top of the speaker, Franco, I mean, move. Party, I keep sun shine. Yeah, man. What's the rhythm? Not anymore. Those days have been long gone.
So when I see these youngsters start go party, 2-3 o'clock, they leave them house and go party. Me say, how crazy business is that, man? Them time them supposed to get ready to come on my yard. You're mad. So they must say, no man, I saw it going. I say, I guarantee you when you reach my age, you won't look as good as me.
See, then why we're
you won't look, because I realize that the way you treat your body when you were young, when you get into when you reach into the I don't want the term I want to use. I don't want to insult no one, but all right. When you're reaching a middle age, then right, they know what middle age is. From 50 go up. The way
it happened earlier than that, Franco. Stop it. I don't shame. When you reach 35.
No, but in your 30s, you're still a party, You're a party, but...
You're still a party, but you feel it. Trust me.
No, but I'm
because
saying...
I know them 35 and they're feeling the pain, man.
When I was in my 30s and my 20s, I still never party as hard as all these people say them party. These youngsters don't say them party like a rock star. See, you ever see a rock star party? them party till them and a drunk you know, are red, them ready, you know, them out.
Franco.
Yeah.
The thing with these youths, man, them bodies not fit.
True, that's one of it too.
When I was in Toronto, we used to party, like me and Patrick, we used to party until 4 Sunday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a 6 o'clock cup match to play. And when we go up on that football field, nobody could tell that we never sleep all night.
Okay.
Yeah, and we play about 4 games on Sunday. Yeah. Is everybody not fit, man?
You have to realize, you know, Flavius and Franco, you have to realize that even so, with the food that we were eating years ago was healthier compared to what we're getting now. Yeah. And then again, the food that, like, all right, so, and people might feel that way, but I'm going to say, in America, I noticed the diet compared to in Jamaica, completely different. Some people will get up over here and then grab them cornflakes and then fruity cereal, and Jamaicans are drinking porridge. It's a completely different level of nutrition.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, the body will wear out faster.
Hey, last night a friend sent me a video about a guy about 25 years old, and he was talking about he had the virus, and the treatment that he got, you know, was good enough to bring him back, but he's saying that he's erectile dysfunction. So, and at 25 years old, so I said to myself, around that youth here, around some porridge you want, you know, because a porridge you want, I said, I forgot to send him go, I said to my brother, I said to my brother, I said, you need to send him go a yard to the porridge man, you know, because this man needs some porridge. You can't tell me, say, where my think now is him give up, basically, to him in the mind control thing where I have now. At 25 years old, you go come up and say, because he's not waking up in the morning. So when he was a kid, growing up till before him get the virus, him wake up every morning with an erection. But after COVID, him can have yes, your body shut down. It had to shut down.
Yes, of course.
Your body shut down. So basically, we getting a call out St. Vincent from Kenrol, so we're going to try link up with Kenrol. But at 25 years old, you can't tell me nothing like that. You should drink some porridge and get your body ready back again. You understand me?
That's right.
Because the drugs that them put in you will never wear out. And that's exactly, if him have that mindset, then him will get left. We'll be right back. Yeah. We'll be right back. Getting ready to link up with our correspondent in St. Vincent this morning, Kenrol Daniel.
Walking on sand and holding your hand, feel like a tourist in my own homeland, in my own homeland. Enjoying the bright, the warm sunlight. Oh my God, what a beautiful sight in my own homeland. This place is so nice, wanna do everything twice. Yes, I feel as if I'm in a paradise. No matter the season, you've got every reason. This place is another little heaven. Stories I couldn't care less. Ooh, this place, it is definitely blessed. My own homeland. No old South, feel free to wander about. You can jump, dance, or sing and shout in my own homeland. Give Get up a treat, a few days or a week, and you will see just what I mean. Just take my advice, everyone is nice. You feel like royalty, my friend. Pulsating, vibrating, reggae, reggae, reggae. Every sky, rock, steady, mental. A portrait and a coming up. You can fill your belly with a coconut jelly. Mango, papa, cane and guinea. There's a key in a saltfish and a rose, and banana. Curry and gold and a managed water. The Sunday special if you like a revival. Catholic, Baptist or Pentecostal. The house of the Jah is there, have no fear. Walk right ahead and get your share. I'm walking on sand. I'm holding your hand. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. In my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. A homeland, my own homeland. Feel like a tourist in my own homeland. My own homeland.
The beautiful voice of Miss Pam Hall. We are with us live and direct out of St. Vincent this morning. Once again, the one and only Mr. Kenrol Daniel. Top of the morning, sir. Top of the morning.
Top of the morning to you too, and all those who are listening.
Yes, yes.
It's a very pleasant day today in St. Vincent, I must say. Slightly overcast. And like I said, I am 15 miles from the volcano. And lots of mountain between me and the volcano. And there's not any overcast this morning from the volcano.
Okay.
But just a low cloud cover. You know, I was talking to someone who went into the area, into the red zone, and came back. And the experience was that it was not good in the red zone.
Okay.
Especially for the farmers. If farming has been brought to a halt, brought to zero. And when you see 25, 35 coconut trees mowing the hedge in the fall, you know, well, things are not so good.
Yeah.
And 7, 8 inches of ash on top of the ground. That is a lot to get rid of. So nature, we have to take its course to get those ash dissipated. It will take a while before things come back to normal here in St. Vincent. So we expect the prices for commodities, produce, to go up sharply. But even the coconut water that is being sold in Kingston come from that zone.
Okay.
So everything would go scarce for a while.
Can the ash be used?
Yeah. someone made a joke and said that maybe we could use the ash to make cement. The ash in itself is already cement. I don't know. The only use for the ash right now is manure.
Really? But, it can become good manure?
Yes, the ash is good manure.
Wow, well.
But as I said, too much of one thing is bad. So I don't know. The upper man might be too strong, But the soil around the volcano is rich.
Okay.
So that's why Flavius had the best marijuana.
You make me laugh.
No comment.
Hey, likewise. No comment. Oh, I love that one.
In volcanic soil. So it's potent. Very potent.
But Mr Kenrol, back to what Flavius was saying, knowing that volcanic ashes can be used for so many things like skincare products and toothpaste and soap. There's multi, things that you could do with it. Did you all ever think about maybe doing that?
I never researched that. I think I heard so a long time ago, but I never really thought of that.
Okay.
Since you have so much of it now, that's right. You can look into it.
Maybe I don't
turn it into business. That's right. Make money, turn it into business. Yeah.
It's something that I can ask about.
Yeah, man, check it out.
Look into it, because I'm looking at it right now because I use ashes and even bentonite clay for my skin, and I know volcanic ashes are good for that.
Wow.
Well, the volcanic ash is different to the other ordinary ash.
True, but I did my research.
Okay.
Yeah.
It contains fine glass particles.
Yeah.
Right. Well, yeah, you have to filter it, clean it out with a lot more, strenuous, I guess, procedure. But you can use it for damaged skin and wrinkles and eczema, stretch marks.
Maybe. Yeah. How it's sounding to me, it sounds like it might be too expensive to use.
Maybe.
To make something, you have to put too much into it. So maybe.
If you see Revlon and all those companies down there, then you know we're in trouble. Guys, come for it. Come feed for skin products. If you see any of those people, you guys better make sure you get the first sight before them.
Yes,
because
serious thing.
They're just gonna come and manipulate it.
It's expensive here.
Yeah, man, it has to.
No, it's expensive here.
I'll ask that question. I'll investigate that.
Yeah, man, shop around, check it out. My main concern is the people who are in the shelters. How are they being treated right now?
Well, I just spoke to one person who is in the shelter right now. But I think I got a video from you. Yes,
I sent you a video about a young lady.
That lady. Right, so I had begun to inquire. I plan to visit some shelters today. But what I've learned is that some evacuees are satisfied with whatever they get. And there are others now who are just not satisfied.
Okay. Gonna find out.
And in light that better can be done. Better can be done. Because there are some shelters that are far from the capital, and they seem to be faring out less than those who are in the capital. Right? So there's a disparaging kind of thing there. There's an uneven sharing.
Yeah.
And there are some families that I even thought about it. I thought about like adopting someone from the shelter. I have a few friends in the shelter, and you can do that, because when when they go to a private home, they're supposed to be fed as the same way as they were in the shelter.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
But I just found that out. So my concern there was food, because I can take someone a little family, but then to feed them for a month,
Yeah.
That's
Right.
that is my concern.
Okay, that's
If I was able to feed a family for a month, I can take out one of the folks from the shelter, to eat the burden.
That is
so
good, man. That is good. That's
so
wonderful.
that's just the main thing right now. Yeah, but you know how things are at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
The conditions are not so nice.
Understand you, my brother. But that's a wonderful move.
Yes, yeah. But it could be done at the shelters.
What about foreign aid? So how is that part going? What are you hearing on the ground?
I heard that we received some stuff from Grenada. I think it's yesterday. I'm not certain, but I heard that. You see, I have been so busy with the ash and different things. Is that there's a time to think about different things there. There's always something here to do. You have to look for water and make sure you have drinking water. So it's like now and then you look on Facebook and you see this or that, but to say, well, get some proper news. And the time to do it is just not there.
Yeah.
It's just not there. Like we can't really relax.
True.
And do it because the ash is everywhere.
So on a personal side, how is it affecting you individually? How is it affecting you? Your mindset and everything?
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, it may be like a 3.
Wow.
That's not bad.
Maybe,
That's why I said that. Bad.
No, that's not bad. I'm not complaining. But it's just the water problem that we're having. That's the water problem that they're having. But I mean, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I mean, low on cash as you would expect, but okay still, because Kingston is not really up and running as yet. A few places are open, but not really to talk about,
Okay.
So business is not so nice at the moment.
But Kenrol,
Yeah, but
any idea how many people have actually been evacuated, actually left the island?
I don't know if any at all left the island.
Okay,
Because
that's good then.
the cruise ship that is there, they have not taken anybody because there was enough people. It's just 1 or 2 people was willing to leave, but the bulk of the people are not willing to leave.
Okay.
And I guess part of the reason is this vaccine thing.
Yes, because I got a video. I got a video with this gentleman was saying, if you come into the shelter, you're going to have to take the vaccine.
Boy, that's the one you worst thing. I tell you, boy, people give you licks to the man, verbal licks.
Wow.
He is a minister of government.
Yeah, and he was saying it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was strong and firm about it too as well.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing goes so. Nothing like that.
Nothing. Okay.
They just try and impose this vaccine as much as they can.
Oh, wow.
Impose it. But the people resisted that.
Dangerous move that.
So no one really is leaving on any cruise ship to go to any other island. I don't know of any other vessel, but if you ask me, I don't think that any people leave St. Vincent.
Okay.
I don't think so. They may have left for the Grenadines Islands.
I was seeing some news. I was checking some news coming out of St. Vincent. And one of the things that I see where they say, it's going to take weeks before all of this might over. Weeks.
It will be a long time.
Yeah. And you're going to have a problem with your crop and also with your water. And we know that's a major concern, the water.
Yes.
The supply,
the water.
What is going on with the water now?
The water might improve a little bit. It might.
Okay.
Because if rainfall and so on, we might think, but the crops will be done for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be done for a while.
Oh.
Because it's too much ash. Too much ash. And it's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavy. It's really heavy. I was surprised. It's really heavy. It's the same as cement. The weight of cement is the exact same thing as cement.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And you know how heavy cement is?
Yeah, man.
The ash is like cement. And if it is wet, oh boy. As we say back home here, crop a smoky pipe.
Let me ask you, for all of those ash that is scattered all over people's roof, all over the road, etc., etc. If you how dangerous is it? Is it have any contamination? Can you have some people who have allergic
bad
skin?
for the lungs.
Yeah, I know that for one.
People with allergy, asthma, and bronchitis, it's bad for that. Really, really bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main area. In the air, it's bad for the lungs. On the ground, it's wet. It's bad for vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right now in Kingston, when the rain came, it would have washed away a good bit of the ash.
Mm-hmm.
And as vehicles drive on the road, the dust dissipates. Like it spread out and it gets less and less and less on the road. So the streets in Kingston is not really too bad. It's just some dust now on the street. The bulk of the ash is gone in the streets because vehicles up and down. So it pushes ash one side, put it in the drain, But in the garden and in the yard, it is still there.
Oh.
It is still there. And it hardens along with the soil. Kind of mixing with the soil.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just there. After a couple of days, maybe some weeks, before it starts seeing the earth beginning to get back its color.
Okay.
I still have in my garage here to wash down, to brush out, let ash in my porch still. The time isn't there to deal with it yet. Too much thing to handle at the moment. But in Kingston we're faring well. But in the red zone, it's gone, man.
Kingston.
And the pyroclastic flow has taken place, and it has entered the sea from the mountain.
Yeah.
In one or two areas, and that. Well, I've never seen that in person. I don't think I ever will. But what we know of it, it's extremely dangerous. So it was viewed from offshore. From offshore, and you can see the steam rise up as it enters the sea.
Wow. Yeah. So all that's coming back on shore, isn't it?
Well, it goes to the bottom. Because that part of where it enters would be a deep area. It's very deep. Like around Richmond area. Normally you go on a beach and you could walk out 2 or 3 meters, but in that area you go on the beach and 3 steps and you're waist deep. 2 more steps and you're
neck
deep. Are you kidding?
Oh wow!
Yeah. At the 5 steps you're neck deep.
Wow. Yeah.
So there's a slope that goes down. So if the flow enters that beach, it goes down. It's very deep.
We have Francine in the group. She's saying it must be difficult to breathe at this time, and her prayers are with you.
Well, when the ash was in the air falling, it was difficult. Without a mask, you are running a risk. because the sulfur burns the nose,
Right.
and the ash itself sticks on to inside your nostril, and
Right.
you can feel like if you wipe your face, you feel it fine particles.
The granules, yeah.
Yeah, you can feel like some people rubbing you.
Right,
Yeah,
people have to wear a mask.
It is falling. And sometimes when the wind blows, even after having fallen and the wind blows, and blows back up the air, then it's the same thing.
Wow. Yeah, you don't want that in your lungs. Yeah.
Never.
This is a question of a crucial question right now. The death toll. Anything on the death toll?
Zero.
Zero. Good. Zero so far.
I love
Zero
those
so
numbers.
Far. Good.
Good. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was a zero. Because we were warned, the scientists, we had a Dr. Richard Robertson, he is a Vincentian, and he did a masterful job.
Okay.
So it's his advice that saved people's lives.
So you were saying yesterday and the day before that there were some people who still were left back who didn't want to move out.
Yes.
When yesterday when the second what do you call it, blow occurred, did they leave or if they were evacuated?
Well, I don't know. I saw one on a video about half an hour ago. He stayed for the second explosion. He was in the mountain, not too close to the volcano. It could be like, with my estimation, 3 miles or so from Soufriere, which is very close.
But he was videoing.
He took pictures, but his phone, like he was saying, his phone battery was not charged, so he couldn't show the pictures at that time.
Yeah.
But he advised never again.
He won't be there never.
I know that's right.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah,
even
experience,
today. Even today, he talked to the farmers. He said, "Don't go up there now. There's nothing there.
Whoa.
There's nothing there." The guy says, "Never again would he do that." Yeah, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. And
Do you have any idea? Maybe it's too soon. A guesstimate how much this is gonna cost and I'm looking at these pictures and I'm can't even begin.
Trillions of dollars.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Bridges destroyed.
This place is destroyed, completely. Obliterated,
Yeah, the house is gone and
oh yeah.
It's a lot. It's a hard hit.
Oh yeah.
It's a hard hit.
Wow.
The river called Joy River came down, and the pyroclastic flow would have flowed into the river, but not right down. It just stopped, like to the mouth of the river, and then the water now became hot, and as it flows, the steam would rise up. So the steam would rise up as it flows.
Yeah. I'm just glad they know that. Boy.
And there's a village called Fancy. That is the last village. And that one, as I understand it, is like no more. As he reported, the Fancy mashup.
Yeah.
Wow. I have family here. I just don't know here. I have family in St. Vincent. My ex-husband's family is there.
Flavius.
That's a lot.
Flavius. Was Flavius there? Oh no. Because I know. Let me ask you, Kenrol. You have the Garifuna Nation. You have a Garifuna Nation in St. Vincent there, right?
Yes, that is Sandy Bay.
Oh, Sandy. Far from that.
That's the far? No, man.
No?
Sandy Bay is under the volcano.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I did.
Sandy Bay.
Wow.
Sandy Bay, Oya, and Fancy
Yes.
are under the volcano, as in under it, right next to it. Maybe 1 mile might separate them.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is the red zone.
That's a red zone.
Yeah.
But all those people
You
have been
wouldn't want-
evacuated though.
You would not want to be in Fancy when to erupt. You wouldn't want to be there.
Flavius,
Do you think?
From town to Fancy is 2 hours driving.
I was just asking Kenrol about the Garifuna Nation in that area, and he said it's right underneath the volcano.
Okay.
Right underneath.
Yeah.
But I think all of those people should be evacuated.
I said you something last night from Cynthia, from the Red Cross.
Yeah.
Cross of Belize,
Yeah.
looking material and money and all that. But Kenrol, what I want to ask you, is it possible for you to allow us to speak to anyone? Other people?
Well, I am alone right now.
Oh, you're
I'm-
okay.
Yeah, well, you mean anyone in my home or
Anywhere.
what do you mean? On the
Nearby,
street?
people nearby you.
Yeah. Because just get a different perspective of what they're feeling.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if I see anyone. I see one old man. I don't know if no, he didn't look like he could talk.
Goodly in a state of shock, man.
I am going out my gate,
Goodly in a state of shock.
going out into the road.
This is devastating.
Michael, as I said, I am concerned about people in the shelter, children,
One
senior citizens.
Hold on. Uncle, how you do? I ain't here for a long time, man. Yeah, I go up road. I have somebody on the phone. They want somebody to come up on the radio. And they want to ask somebody about what they think about what they went through. So I said I'll shout you and tell you to tell them hello. You ask a question. Yeah, you just ask them how you do and so on and so on. Yeah. You were talking, just talk to them. Just she will tell you. Just say hello.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Everything all right with you and your family?
Yes.
What's your experience in this eruption?
Well, I can't tell you about that. I know about it, but I cannot tell you about it.
Too devastating.
It's mother and daughter,
Oh,
right? So I can't tell you the balance.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. He said he can't say much.
Huh? He's gone now?
You walk with a stick.
Oh, and walk with a stick. Did he lost somebody in the volcano? Did he say he lost mother and daughter? In Maxwanette?
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
That's what I thought he said. He can't talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Sound like he lost his mother and the mother and the daughter. But I hope that's not what he said, but that's what it surely sounded like. Oh my goodness.
Are you there with us, Kenrol? Yeah. Did he lost his mother and his daughter? Or his wife and his daughter? Which one? Only one? Huh? Only hope everything alright. I hope everything alright on that side for as we see this video going up, right? I want to see if I can play this. It seemed like it was a poem, right? That was written at about 4 4:24 this morning, finished at 4:46. So this was something that was written out of the mind. Very flashy, very fast, but it has some thoughts in it, and it's appealing also to the international community and Caribbean to help St. Vincent. And today, as we do this we call it disaster in a pandemic, we're asking all of you out there who are listening, watching, that in your community there might be drop-off points that you can drop off non-perishable item, clothing, and there's also some reputable organization who are asking for cash donations as well. And it's within your right. Look into your heart now with a positive mind and make a contribution, whether it be clothing, food, cash, whatever. Because we know that we as Caribbean people, we are one people, one history. You understand me? But we are on different lands. And I'm just going to play this in the meantime so we can hear it and watch the video as the video flash across, because there's some a point there, a drop-off point, and this is in Brooklyn, New York. And if you can see clearly, then you can drop off your stuff there. I call the number. They're taking cash up information is there as well. And then before the show finish, I will furnish you with the information by reading it out. So here goes.
La Soufriere went up in the air celebrating her birthday, complete oblivious of the fact that she was setting St. Vincent back. Ash and smoke, this is no joke. Put St. Vincent in a choke. Barbados and other neighboring islands, wash away in ash, oceans and oceans of it enter the atmosphere, leaving us in deep despair, as though COVID-19 wasn't enough. La Soufriere came on rough and tough. We got some ashes here. Yes, that is true. Yet nothing to compare to what St. Vincent is going through. That sweet, beautiful, lovely isle I always admired since I was a child has seen the dangerous lava flow. Homes and other places aren't there anymore. We must reach out and help the Vincies. Do it now, do it please. Send water, and non-perishable food. Vincies will show us their gratitude. Send blankets, cot after cot. Lend a helping hand with whatever you got. They are our brothers and sisters too. If the role was reversed, they would do it for you. The hurricane season will be here soon. They might be helping us, as soon as June. Open your wallets, purses and hearts. Give St. Vincent a bright new start. While you're doing it, always remember we are indeed our brother's keeper. Written April 14th, 2021. By Dr. the Most Honorable Anthony Gabby Carter.
There you go, there you have it. Written by the Most Honorable Anthony Gabby Carter. So just, look into your heart with a positive mind. Understanding now is the time for us to reach out and lend a helping hand to our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent. Kenrol, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Earlier I'd asked you the question about the international community. I know that Trinidad sent you guys some water. I don't know what the other countries have sent or what they're doing. I don't hear anything happening here in the US as well. I've been checking around, asking people, if they hear anything. So as far as I don't know if they're waiting or watching to see. But I know normally when disasters strike, whether it's been Asia, Africa, Europe, North and South America, international community, through the leadership of the UN, United Nations, usually reach out immediately, and make sure that, people are rescued and people are given the necessary supplies to keep them safe. So I don't know what's going on there. So if you hear anything,
what we need is a lot of toiletries, like pampers for the children, even adult pampers. There are some adults that are immobile. Some folks who are bedridden and can't move. adult pampers and water, cash, and food. But blankets is also important because a lot of children are sleeping on the floor with sheet, just a sheet. But the government has said that by this time they should have cots and so on available. We haven't seen it yet. I guess it's not in as yet. So at the moment, the sleeping conditions is harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Very harsh. Very harsh. Because the centers weren't built to keep out dust. And the dust gets in the smallest crack.
Mm-hmm.
So you wipe your face and you feel fine particles like sandpaper on your face.
Okay.
So it would take some time. It takes some time. As how long, I don't know. I don't know, but it takes some time. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
But if I were in a better position, I would have been helping others. I would have been going around to shelters and making donations. That's my passion.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just talk without doing anything.
Right.
That's my passion.
What is the government doing about water?
They are doing their best. The water, the catchment system has been filled with ash, and therefore they have to close the intake of the water.
Yeah.
Remember?
We understand that.
Yeah, but the water comes from Trinidad. Send some tankers with water. Things in Lucia as well. Yeah, but much is being done. But water is never enough. We can never have too much water.
Mm-hmm.
We never have too much water.
Because with the ash, water is the most important thing. Because you can't see on your face and your body and all that.
Right, and it keeps your nostril dry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you want water to really, make things moist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important, very important. As I talk to you now, I am sleeping.
Okay. Like Franco said, we expected there's something from the international community, especially around water and food and all that.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anything.
Yeah. There's lots of complaint from the main distributor of food, which is Nemo, like I said before. And there's lots of complaint because some of these shelters are being left out or being neglected.
Yeah.
And it's not nice.
That's what that young lady was saying. The one who, she make sure put her name out there and her address. Because she was determined anybody who want to come test her can come. Right. So, I wanted to hear from her because she said they, as women in the community, have been cooking and, sharing food with people in the shelter. And that is really good. That's a humanitarian effort right there.
Like I said, she lives 15 miles from where I am. Mm-hmm. And there's a shelter next to her, or not far from her.
Yeah, like basically across the street.
That got her involved. Mm-hmm. It got her involved, so she's able to do, whatever she can do. Because the need is there. You can just watch people hungry and just don't feed them. It's it's tough, No,
man, I realize in disaster because it happened to me. I've seen it. I've experienced it in hurricane. Katrina, Wilma, Flavius was here when Hurricane Andrew struck back in '92. And trust me, you're not going to stand by and see people suffering and don't reach out and help them. It's like it's your life, your breath being taken away from you.
Yeah.
And you don't reach out and help? No.
Yeah.
And I mean, so I've seen it, I've experienced it, I've, gone through it, helped people. So you definitely have to be a statue. You understand me? If you not help, stretch out a helping hand. You have to be a statue.
I can understand. I can understand that the government want to have things under control. Like you have one intake of food and then you distribute. I can understand that, but it's not getting to where it's supposed to go. For those now who and one of the reasons is the manpower is short, it's limited.
Yeah, but
the manpower in distribution.
When it comes to the manpower, I know people will volunteer because Flavius and I have done it before. Right, Flavius? We went out there and there was a truck. There was one long trailer, maybe a 50-foot trailer that need to be unloaded. And we went up in the truck and we helped take off every pieces that was able to come off of that truck that day. And when we finish, we pack our cars with stuff and go distribute in the community to people, especially with babies. Senior citizens.
The government seems to be saying...
Yeah.
They seem to be saying that it's under control. We have it under control. We will take care of it. But it's not manifesting as such.
No. The thing I want to know is the roads. Are any of the roads them black because of the dust?
Well, the roads in the red zone are partly destroyed, and by the bridges. So once a bridge is destroyed, then obviously the road is blocked.
Yeah, but it's not in. It's not pretty much. Zone. It's not near to where the Nemo centers are located.
No.
Good.
No, the roads are okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the roads are okay. Yeah.
Well,
I wish I was able to be in a position to help,
My people, St. Vincent, need help now, and they need it now.
Yeah.
You understand me? We need to wake up the international community. I don't hear anything from. I've searched on CARICOM website, and they just basically have the basic like where everybody other news media in the Caribbean are sent out. I don't hear them say, "Oh well, we have tried put together a flight from here and there to rush down there." Come on. Them things that need for move fast, pronto.
I don't understand why the government isn't doing more.
Yeah, but just let's hope that in weeks to come we don't hear the death toll numbers in the high hundreds because then it's going to look bad. It's going to look bad.
Yeah.
And we don't want to die in these centers because of starvation. Or people are molest people because proper security wasn't there.
Yeah.
Pretty soon the people them will rebel. I'm telling you, they will rebel. They're not gonna undergo conditions like that for long. So
that's right.
You keep us abreast as to what is happening as best as possible. Even if you can send us a text, drop us a text. And we'll let you know. Don't hang up yet because we want to talk to you a little bit before we leave. But I'm gonna play a song. I've been playing this song from the week start, and there's a reason why I'm playing it because it's happening, in time like this. So we just want to play it this morning again for all our listeners, viewers. All over the Caribbean, and especially for the people of St. Vincent this morning.
When over me, shield and my defense. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Cover me, cover me, oh, cover me. There is a change coming. Don't you feel the wind blowing? I can feel the chill, evil on the rise. Will you take that pill or stand firm in its will? Your money, your name will not be able to help you. No, no, no. Fame or lame won't be able to save you. You got to be covered under the blood of the Almighty. You got to be covered, 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 covered. You got to be covered, 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 covered under the blood of the Almighty. Covered under His blood. Nothing here is strange. Mankind is deranged. He said this in His word, or didn't you observe? Nation rise against nation, famine and pestilence all around me. Oh, what a shift. The world is in a ditch. Mothers against their daughters, fathers against their sons. Oh, watch out for the deceivers, proclaiming to be the Messiah. Wars, and rumors of war. Still there is only one way. You got to be covered, 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 covered. You got to be covered, 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 covered. You got to be covered, 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 covered. You got to be covered, 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 under the blood.
Covered from Tasha Williams. We gotta be covered. We gotta help each and every one of us as much as you can. You know, send your donations, your non-perishable items, whatever you can, for the people of St. Vincent. Flavius.
Yeah, man. We're live now?
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, Maxwanette.
Yes, Flavius. Well, I'd like to say...
1992. I went to Miami to stay for a little while. And then Andrew, well, before Andrew came, we were there for a few days, and then Franco's family left on a vacation, and we were there all alone. And Andrew decided to come. And when Andrew came, and every morning after Andrew, Franco would drive out to all the plazas that is giving out stuff. And full the car of stuff, you know. And bring back to the community.
Wow.
And give me, yeah, man. And give to all the senior citizens, everybody basically. This is including ice, everything. Everything we can find. Because you had a number of plazas, the food that came from up north, they were just giving them away. National Guard was on the ground, and you know. So you
Honorable.
Collect 2 sets, put it in the car, move on to another one, get some more stuff. And this was a every morning regime.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
We're losing you, dear.
Every
wow,
month.
Franco.
Every month.
Honorable.
I make sure I hit up everybody. Because there were some people who couldn't move, who didn't have a car. And, you know, God helped me that my car was functional, because a lot of people car got damaged, couldn't move again. But I parked my car that night, I parked it behind a building that was behind my house. So that building protect my house where I was living. So when all of those debris came along and damaged my neighbors, them cars, etc., mine was still standing. And for days, we didn't get no support, right? So Flavius and I go out every morning. And I would eat sometimes 3, 4, 5 places. And I would just go into communities and just look for the baby mothers, them and senior citizens, and just give out stuff. Right. Eventually, those people start depending on me to pass through every day, whether them run out of supply or not. I will just have those people just give them stuff, because I know there are some people who can't even move, and I'm saying even if you and somebody have a problem and a disaster hit, you throw all of that through the door, because it's life. You understand me? You're supposed to help your brothers. You know, I always have this thing, this prayer. Them say, make me an instrument of your peace. That's where there is hatred, let me show love. Where there is injury, pardon. You know, and I live by that, because at the time we never know if help was coming. When we got help, it was some soldier came one night, and it was us that see walking back. Me and Flavius, we go look.
Wow, look at that.
we go look heist, because we never have no heist that night. And the soldier jeep, you know, came around and said, hey, you guys need help? And we say, yeah. And we say, what you have? And they start, you know, to tell us them have food and, you know, supplies with them use.
Right.
And they gave me and Flavius, and we just knock up neighbors and left stuff. And they said, well, we didn't know houses was around here. If we never saw you guys, you know, we wouldn't have been around here.
Look at that.
And it's like a street party that night. You hear me?
I can imagine.
Because we had in the back of the yard wood fire, and we were boiling tea, because we had this big international tea package. And we're boiling tea, roasting corn.
Gotcha. Party mosquito. That's right.
And listen to me, when we got those military food, all we had was to do is boil water and put it in it, so we could eat.
Right.
You know, so it's things like this.
Yeah.
When I look and I don't hear that even the United Nations make mention, this is a volcano.
Yep.
It's just like a hurricane. It's just like a earthquake.
That's right.
And I don't hear it. I watch CNN. I watch MSNBC, Fox. I don't hear nothing mentioned.
I didn't hear. I was watching it too. I didn't hear anything.
The only time I hear it mentioned was on ABC World News, 3 o'clock Monday morning. They mention it one time. You understand me? As if it was just a wildfire just go up in, you know, just go up in a mountain and that's it. Nah, man, it's serious thing. This is people life we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
Kenrol.
Wow.
Ken, are you there with us?
Yes, I'm still here.
We're gonna leave because our time is up. So we're gonna keep in touch with you throughout the course of today and tomorrow, and anything that we hear or you hear, you can let us know. Okay?
Roger that.
And in the meantime, you just stay safe.
We're trying to find you on the net. I can't seem to look to find you.
You can't find me? My contact? All right.
How do I find your podcast?
Oh, okay. I will send you the link. I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to send you the link when I finish, and you can find it. Okay? I'm going to send you the link with what we did with you as well, so you know you can hear it in person as well. So in the meantime, you just keep yourself safe, your family, and help as much as you can, my brother. You understand me? Help as much as you can, and you know the life you save, trust me, it's worth it. You understand me? Whether young or old, even if it's a dog, you know that you see right now in problem, help them. All right, I will call you after the show and we talk at some more.
Okay then.
All right, man. So just be safe, my brother. Be safe.
Great having you. Be safe.
And if you can find that young lady, whenever you go in that neighborhood, you let me know.
Okay.
All right, my brother. Walk safe. Walk safe.
Blessings.
Let me get back Flavius in the meantime.
Okay.
You know, Maxwanette.
Yes, Franco.
Now that you're in Florida, I don't know how up that side go. Flavius is back with us.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Flavius. I said, now that Maxwanette is in Florida, I don't know much about Kissimmee, but I know further up, sometimes them usually get a little with tornado, you know, not big, some little brief tornado, you know. But you're going to see how when anything leave the Caribbean or leave off of the coast of Africa and hit the Caribbean, it always hit Florida.
It always hits Florida. Yeah, I used to watch it, so I know. I know.
If it bypass Florida, it go into the Gulf. And it head over more to Texas or Louisiana and Alabama, those places.
I used to live in the Gulf. I used to live in Mississippi, in Gulfport, Mississippi.
So, I always say I want to live near hospitals and fire station. And as God is my witness, from I was a kid growing up, I always lived near hospitals and fire station. Even when an adult. A fire station is not far from me right now as we speak. It's walking distance. Right?
Same way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're expecting a fireman?
No. It's just when I was young, realized life is around, things around me. I realized I was living near a hospital. But to tell you the truth, the fire station was like up on Orange Street, like you're going up to the fire station in Orange Street there, Flavius. After you pass Mazooka going up. Yeah. So that was a far distance from me, but KPH Hospital was up the road from me. Yeah. So I was near. So where else did I move to? And when I went to Spanish Town, I was living near Spanish Town hospitals. So it was
you said I have to be near. Anything happen, I'm safe.
I was either near a hospital or a fire station. And when I get to the States, I was living near a fire station. So, and then a clinic as well. So I was, between all of those things. Never tried to go far. It's not that I don't go far from it, but it was always there, So that's the thing. So, because, these places, some of these places, you get quick response when a disaster. You run to the fire station or you run to the clinic or the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and you have to look out. I always think, from I was a kid growing up, I remember this guy, big man, he used to send me out, go buy stuff at the shop, and him give me the change. And him used to say to me, I have to protect you and your little friends, them, because so me an old man, I won't go cross the street.
Yeah.
You guys not gonna beat me up because me take good care of you, so you have to take care of the younger ones, them, so that when you get old, them don't beat you up. Right?
Yep.
And you have to take care of the young and the elderly. So it go.
That's right.
As bad
That's
as the Eastern Bloc countries are, you know, they look out for the young and the elderly. Them get good health care. So when you hear people lick out on Cuba and all them things, and you don't get the reports that is good out of Cuba and out of these Eastern Bloc countries. Because the Western world spread all the propaganda they want to spread to make we think that these countries are so way off, worse than us. But in truth and in fact, it's the opposite. You understand me? So that's why people must read.
I have had the privilege of actually being to Cuba. More than one. And I can tell you, it's like stress-free. Things like you worry about in Jamaica or in Miami or whatever, you don't worry about there. You don't worry about robbers and people accosting you on the street and all these things.
Wow.
Everybody just seems free. Yeah, man, nothing like that. You can't. You don't need to lock your door when you are in Cuba.
Really?
That's how Jamaica is. No, you don't. You can't go there and steal things. No, but serious punishment if you.
If you steal it and keep it under low key, make sure the body not see.
Well, I don't know. Somebody else.
You see, you know.
Yeah, people are on the road every day.
Right.
Arrest, you don't have. I'm telling you, the only thing you could term harassment in Cuba is that a man will come to you and say, I have a cousin that works in the cigar factory. Can get you a box cheap. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because of his cousin who work in the tobacco factory.
Everybody have a cousin. because Cuban cigars are the best in the world, so everybody want them.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
wow.
You know when they sit down and you look at things and you wonder, you know, you have to say to yourself, you know, thank God we have passed the worst, you know.
True.
And not many people can say that. Not many people can say that. No matter what we go through, we have other people out there go through worse than we.
Worse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because when the rain fall, it no fall upon one man house stop. It fall upon everybody house.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
You go there get wet. Yep.
I was looking for the flyer that was circulating in the video. I realized it's not. It showed up like a flyer, but it's really a video. So I can't get to. While I'm talking, I'm trying to see if I could copy it and do a screenshot but it's not readable at all. Because I want to read out the drop-off points that they have in New York, in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
They have some drop-off points, and there's also one of my theories, and I try not to broadcast it since I've been, doing broadcasting for the last 10, 15 years, is where people, drop off money or I try not to, because I don't want when people, get booted out of them funds themselves, them hear it from my radio program or the podcast, so if we send cash or, doing it. I always tell them about non-perishable items and clothings. Because, man, if you get a box of clothes and a man take it out for himself, I don't know. You understand me?
You see, when you're dealing with money, it becomes a little bit more red tape-ish, because even for myself, for one of the poets, I'm running a GoFundMe account as we speak. You know, it has to go to my bank account. I have to make sure I have a business. I have to be licensed. I have to be this, and so that these monies are allocated to the proper people. So you're just saying, you know, when you start collecting monies for something, it gets a little bit more, you know.
Yeah, man, it's
seriously.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You have the new laws now of the money laundering and all these things. So there's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
A lot to think about.
It's hard to find people to trust, and you know, you can send your money. You want to know you're sending your monies, and they're not robbing you blind. You know.
Yeah.
So it gets a little bit.
I heard a press conference with the Prime Minister, St. Vincent. It was one of the things that came up. That a lot of people out there had fund accounts.
Yeah,
and they were not handing over the money.
And some of them have cash up too, you know, and that's the thing on the flyer that I said I wouldn't read that off, you know, I would, you know, because there's a number on it. I've been calling the number to see if somebody from the organization can talk to me about it. But it seemed like it's either busy because, you know, it's not going through, just a ring. So I leave it at that.
Still on, Franco, are we still on live?
Yeah, we're coming off now. We're coming off now. So, give me your 1 cent thoughts before we get off, and you know, let me have Flavius next. Flavius want to go first, whichever one.
Okay, well, Flavius.
Yeah, I am feeling a lot better now, and it is coming directly from Kenrol. You know, his mood today is a lot better than yesterday. And him telling me that he doesn't think anybody has actually left the island is also good news for me. You know, it means that they are not as badly off in that respect as you know, we saw before. We know that the red zone, you know, is badly hit and all that, but if they can find shelters or families and friends elsewhere on the island, that's much better because there's less displacement, especially with COVID. So I feel a lot better now. And today's a quiet day. I don't know if it will last, but at least it's not that bad. Although it is very bad, but you know, it's something that they can with and they can recover from in short order. I think Vincent are a lot like Jamaicans, you know. They can put their backs, you know, to the wheel and get themselves back together quickly. You know, and this is you know, this is what I am thinking. It's a place that I have been numerous times. You know, it's a place that I love a lot because it's very nice and the people are very nice down there. And they look after me good when I go down there. So I'm glad that they can shift around and everybody get looked after. I'm hoping that the food and the water and all that can be distributed. That everybody is all right. I don't hear a lot of complaining. So that is what I will have to say for today.
Okay.
And of course,
foot facts. Consider foot facts.
What you say, Flavius?
No, I'm just saying, where is the international community?
Yeah, where are they? Let's hope them wake up, you know?
Yeah.
Foot facts. Consider this.
Well,
1 foot and ankle is made up of 26 bones, 33 joints, and 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments.
Go ahead, Maxwanette.
Well, all I wanted to say is that, of course, I have much blessings and positive vibes towards our family in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Stay safe, Brother Kenrol, the Cyruses, the St. Johns, and everyone there. You know, we're with you, and hopefully you get the help that you all need. And thanks again to our viewers and listeners. And it's been fun and wonderful with you guys as always. Namaste and one love.
All right. You know, yesterday I played the video that I played today again. And in that video it have the We Are the World song. While the pictures were going across. So you know me with my bad self now. I've been working on it from last night. So I thought I removed the music, We Are the World, and the poetry that Flavius sent to me. I know him sent it to me, said this Dr. Gabby wrote it, but I decided I was gonna.
He sent it to me this morning.
Yeah,
he sent it to me.
Because when Flavius sent it, I thought Flavius was asleep, and I said, "Wait, him still up?" Because I was up, you know, doctoring up the videos and putting the stuff them together. So I say, you know what? I'm just gonna see if I can do this quick and throw it into the blaster. So I threw it into the blaster, but the blaster wasn't getting it the right way. So I take my time and I write it out, throw it back in the blaster, and I said, now that I remove the song from the video, we won't get penalized. Can you believe when the little boy was reading the poem, I could hear on the monitor the We Are the World in the background, and I'm like, I must load up the wrong video. It couldn't be the right video. So I know we get penalized. Now, with that in mind, I said I love this song from I was a youth. And the song is If You Look Into Your Heart Now with a Positive Mind. You know? And I couldn't find it because I didn't search my external drive. But I'm going to find it for tomorrow's show because that's what we have to do. We are the world only, but we have to look in our heart with a positive mind. And it brings me to this, our daily inspiration. I call it daily inspiration because these are thoughts coming out of the head of another good brethren. You understand me? So we have people who are putting things on paper and it's coming out of his head. Refresh with deep breathing and relax as you release. Celebrate your experience of creating the good day today. From Ansley. So that's all I'm going to leave you. Going to leave you with today, folks. So until tomorrow, we do it all over again. We'll bring in Chef Ivy Flores from Belize. I was going to say St. Vincent from Belize.
Yeah, well,
don't know what
St. Vincent.
They're the same bloodline. They're from the same bloodline. Yeah, because the Garifuna Nation, they are also in St. Vincent.
From St. Vincent, yes.
Yeah, so she'll be cooking up another, good meal. Maxwanette will be in the Zoom conference with her as well.
Oh,
yeah. So that's where Maxwanette will be tomorrow. I might be there.
Yeah.
I might. So, in the words, you might, Flavors might be there. So, in the Our Father, in the Garifuna language, with Queen Lobafo, and then Tafina with Tekwa myself to take us out. So until then, take care of yourself, your loved one, and remember, prayer changes things. Regardless of what religion you belong to, you must pray. All right, Queen Lobafo, take it away.
You lead us so full. You belong far away away. Ajugwala lebabu seru. Lida mua, lida sungfula. Lida mua, lida shunsula.
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know set me a pick a flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi eye like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I fi utilize I weeds. Shorty I cleave her eyes. I said, yeah. I find you very hard to resist. But this relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel eye like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I weeds. Show the eye and clean berries. I say,
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.
Sayonara, girl gone through the